Woohoo! Welcome back, England. Welcome back. Welcome back to Unfiltered with Sam and Petey. Got a bye week. The Huskers just beat UCLA Bruins on the road. Petey's in his car. That's why we hear this car wash type sound. And we beat UCLA, 28-21. We had a backup quarterback who played damn near flawless. So there are lots of things to talk about in Husker land. What's your take, Petey? And the problem is, I think Petey and I have the same take. We'll try and have different takes, but go ahead.
Well, we'll get into that take in a minute, but just first impression was obviously TJ looked good. Super happy for him. I believe we had a podcast titled in the first year, second year, Find Somebody Who Can Play. Well, they found a couple guys that can play. TJ and EJ.
Yes, sir.
I mean, that was
EJ,
so
Emmett
cool.
Johnson. So for the record, my friend Rod Edwards, who for all the entire season has said he's not a premier back, he's not an elite back, he's not a feature back, during that game texted me and finally gave in. So, woohoo! And now we're talking about Heisman, which is like, okay, well, that's fun, but I don't know about that yet. You have to win games to win the Heisman.
You got to win a couple big games if you want to win the Heisman. I mean, it's awesome. A lot of season left, a lot of football left. I mean, it's only 3 games, really.
Well, I would just like to put this game in perspective.
Yeah. We're playing UCLA.
Is not good. The UCLA is 3-5. They're not a very good team. TJ Lateef had a great game. Petey, is Dylan Raiola a first-round draft pick in the NFL? Yes or no?
I don't know about first round, but I know he's going to play in the NFL. Like he's
going to play in the NFL.
He will throw the football in the NFL.
Yes. And is TJ Lateef a college type quarterback, or is he an NFL type quarterback?
I mean, you can't say one way or another. I mean, one game, it could be lightning in a bottle. Does it look like he has the
big time one game?
Yeah. I mean, it looks like he's got the capability to do something special, but then again, like I want to see him how he do. I mean, even against Penn State, he could play the same exact way, but Penn State's having a down year, so how are you going to play when we play someone like Iowa, who's like just been consistently decent over the last several years, and a team that's had our number? Just it always comes down to, the last drive, whoever's got the ball last. How's he doing a game like that? So
right. That's right.
It's awesome that we have a backup quarterback that can step in and actually fill the void.
Yes, sir. I agree 100%. I love the kid. I think he's a very mature kid. I like him from a personal standpoint, from what I've seen. And then his performance was unbelievable. So I don't want to discredit it, but I also want to make sure Husker Nation
is
careful now. I mean, my best case scenario is that he freaking wins one of these next 2 games, and at the end of the season, donors are going to have to be asked to fund both of these guys because we need them both. We need them both next year, and I just hope he wants. I hope this whole transfer portal business and all this, that, and other doesn't get in the cloud is either one of their judgments. Like, we need both of these guys at Nebraska. We need them to be successful at Nebraska. And everything that Rule's doing and saying has me believe that I have a little hope that will happen. But, look, if Lateef wins these next 2 games, will there be a quarterback controversy? Well, I would say the spring ball will probably be pretty interesting. Yes, and that's a good thing. And
it's a good thing.
I just hope that they both stick around and neither one of them, but I mean, look, if somebody wants to hire, or, wants to pay these guys another $3 million somewhere else, it's awfully hard to ask those guys to stay here. So it's a strange time in college football, man. It's just weird. So
I don't know. I'm sure, and I think we can get into it, but I think you're in the same mindset where it's like a clear number one shouldn't necessarily just lose his job as number one because he went down from injury.
Yes, I agree with that.
I mean,
and he was number one for a reason. Look, he was number one for a reason, and I don't know that reason goes away just because TJ has some valuable playing time. I don't know. I mean, I'm an old school guy. I'm the guy that used to follow the freshmen and sophomores on special teams because I knew they would be a great starter their senior year. Those days are long gone. But I do think that there's going to be some paying of dues, and if TJ plays a couple of games, great, that's awesome. I still think Dylan's probably goes into the spring number one and let him battle it out. That's fine. That's a good problem to have.
My only thing is I feel like TJ's abilities, and this is not taking anything away from Dylan Raiola, but TJ's abilities play more into the
weakness of our offensive line.
Yeah. Yes.
Although I will say the offensive line played pretty darn well, man.
Yeah.
I mean, that
just consistently over the last couple of years, though, they have not.
No, they have not.
I mean, once again, in that case,
are they going to get offensive linemen? Yeah, it's UCLA. That's right. And our defense played pretty decent. I haven't quite figured out our defense yet. I mean, again, our defensive line, they were getting closer, and that quarterback, come on, I want to lay or whatever the hell his name is, he's good. I mean, UCLA's quarterback is really good, and they had him a couple of times.
Yeah, and he just darted out for 30 yards. I mean, he was impressive.
It was frustrating. Yeah, and he's just a good player. But I don't know. I don't know about our defense. I mean, it seems like when we get it seems like we can control the field once in a while, but I don't know if it's a bend not break defense. I don't know. We just need bigger D line.
We just need someone that can get to the quarterback. I mean, a couple of text messages I got during the game. It was always like, I wish we could make the first tackle. We have had guys behind the line of scrimmage 20 plus times this year, and they've gotten away and gained big yards on a drive-ending play that extends a drive. So little things. I mean, we can't be too upset because what are we, 7-3?
We're 7-3. What do we say we're going to be? We both predict 8-win season, right?
8 wins, and I said if a couple of things go our way, it could be 9 or 10, and that's where you jumped in. I mean, literally, we could win 9 games.
We could win the next 3. We could win the next 3. I mean, it would be the 2 plus the bowl game. It would be amazing.
One game at a time.
It is. We could be. I can see us 10-3. But I mean, Penn State, dude,
they're tough. They're still going to be tough. It doesn't matter what the record is.
It's a terribly difficult place to play. I mean, I've attended games there. It is something else. Should we beat them? I'll be interested to see what the line's going to be. I don't even know what the line is. I think it's going to be another close. It's going to be another close game. They played Indiana. Indiana is the real deal, and they were, they played them hard. So I don't know.
They should have a matchup advantage almost at every position. On paper, they should have a matchup advantage. I mean, they played in the national championship or national semifinals last year.
Last year, yeah.
And their recruiting classes are always top 5 or 10 every year. So matchup-wise, on paper, hypothetically, they should have the advantage everywhere, especially in the trenches where our games are won and lost.
Yeah. But the Lateef factor, I mean, I swear, it's funny because if Raiola was quarterback and he's dropping back in this traditional drop back stuff and he's, getting the ball out late and the line's collapsing, you're like, I don't know. But with Lateef, he's definitely kind of it's a mysterious factor. It'll be very interesting to see
how
dynamic. He responds. He's dynamic, and he's a glider. He's smooth. As I think as a lot of people use that word smooth. He's a smooth operator. And meanwhile, you've got Emmett Johnson, who not only gets better as the game goes along, he's getting better as the season's going along. And I pray that guy's not hurt. I'm hoping there's a lot of guys that are getting bumps and bruises and nicks and whatever taken care of here in the next couple of weeks. The bye really comes a good time here. But I tell you what, that guy is something to watch. He is the real deal. And we finally got Jacory back into business. Who knows?
I think Emmett Johnson is NFL bound. The more I watch him play,
dude, he's a motor. He's got a motor.
I mean, the more I watch him play, the more and more he reminds me of Amir Abdullah. And I mean, Abdullah was outstanding. I think he's still playing in the NFL. So.
He is. He's playing for the Colts. Yeah.
It's just there's a lot of exciting things. we obviously need to take it one game at a time. And I feel like this is a perfect time of the season for a bye week because we can, like, Rule and the guys. The other thing I like is that, like, Raiola has been, like, extremely positive and encouraging and supportive of everything, which is just
Class
awesome.
act. Dude's a class act. I mean, Rule said he's sitting there texting him right before the game and stuff. Like, we need to run these plays. And I mean, he's engaged in the program. And if we can get, if both these guys are engaged in the program, donors, write the check, let's keep them around, you know?
Yep. So, I don't know. Usually, because there have been like multiple seasons in a row where we've needed a backup quarterback to step in, and it is not good. So, I just think we obviously must be doing something right if we're able to have a backup quarterback and still like play the way we want to play, as opposed to, okay, our starting quarterback is down and now we have a freaking tight end playing quarterback, you know?
Yep.
It's been our story for the last like 10 years, so
Wonderful
it's cool.
problem to have.
Yeah.
Yep. I agree.
Finally, and I feel like that's on Rule, like kudos to Rule for creating an environment where guys want to come, because look at that, like Raiola's brother's coming, and then we have another commit.
Oh, I didn't know Raiola's brother committed. I didn't know that.
I mean, he's verbally committed. Yeah.
Has he? Okay.
Yep, to Nebraska, and then Trey Young, I think. I can't remember this kid's name, but there's
It's
27.
Unfiltered.
Yeah.
I don't know research.
We're not in it for the knowledge. We're just in it for the opinions.
That's right, baby.
But, I mean, things are looking good. If we can get guys in here that are willing to come in and compete, like, that will make Nebraska a better football team.
Yes, sir. All right. I suppose we should probably predict this. What else do we need to talk about? Let's predict the Penn State score.
We probably both had this as a loss going in.
We did, and I still think it's a loss. I mean, and I'll never ever say we're going to lose to Iowa. I just won't do it. It's not my bones. All right. Well, I think it's going to be a 3 to 6 point kind of game. I think it's going to be close. I'm going to go Penn State 20.
Well, I did leave some room for alteration in my season prediction. So maybe this is where we finally get it done and like turn a leaf. So why don't I go 21-17 Nebraska?
All right, man.
And we'll get it done.
We'll get it done.
And then we'll worry about who we need to worry about after that.
That's right. One game at a time. One game at a time. Well, folks, you heard it here first. We're not in it for knowledge. We're in it for the opinions. Go Big Red.
Go Big Red.